You don't see people that on the streets and know that they're hurting for food or that they're needing a place to live. But they come into our door at Agape, and we see that every day. It's taken two people to even try to feed their family. At the low rate of pay, we have people that work at Walmart. We have people that work in the restaurants that come in, and we have to help them with their food because they can't make ends meet. When you're making minimum wage in this town, you can barely pay the rent. We're there to help them put food on the table, to get clothes on their back, and just make it through the month.
We had a young man in his early 30s who found himself calling on Agape for rental and food assistance. He had suddenly lost his wife, his job, and was seriously ill. They had 3 young children. Agape was able to step in and assist him through referrals, counseling, and financial aid to keep his family sheltered and under one roof. Our help continued through monthly pantry visits, clothing for his family, and annual utility aid. Over the course of several years, his family endured the loss of his wife and the foreclosure on his home. However, because he was always met at Agape's doors with kindness and dignity, he continued to count on Agape for guidance. Thankfully, this young man was able to secure a good job again, which enabled him to care for his family. It took him away from our community. However, each year, Agape is blessed by him as he has established an annual food drive through his new job to benefit our organization.
My name is Ken. I've been volunteering at Agape for 6 years.
My name is Tina North. I've been volunteering at Agape for 3 years.
It's a wonderful place to be a volunteer because you get to feed the hungry and care for those that are in need. My reason for doing that is because of Matthew chapter 25, which tells you how to become a sheep and not a goat. And you feed the hungry and care for the needy, and you're serving the Lord. And when you do that to the least of one of our brethren, we are doing it unto Him. And that's the reason that all of us should be volunteering. It's a wonderful place to be, and that the leadership and the volunteers are wonderful people, and it's a joy to be able to work with them.
The impact I've seen Agape make is affordable goods for people that really can't afford it. I've seen many coats go out of here for people with vouchers. They come in, they have to go and sign up, and then if they can't afford a coat for, say, their children or even themselves, they come in and can find a coat for nothing. I've just seen it impact a lot of people.
Agape is not unlike an old-fashioned three-legged stool. The seat, the part that support, is the services that Agape offers. That's the reason it exists, to support the community. This is not going to raise people up without 3 very equally strong legs. So the first leg that supports this seat is the thrift shop, the food pantries, the administration of all of these items. The second is our volunteers. With their energy, their talents, their time, we're able to maximize everything else we do. We could not exist without those volunteers. The third is community support. Absolutely essential community support. That's the fundraising. That's the donations of both money and items. That's the sponsorship. That's what we need to make all of the rest of this exist, so we can support the community.
If Agape was not here to help all of these families, I do not know where they would be, especially here in Warren County. Where else can they go except to Agape for help?
Hi, my name is Debbie Baker, and I'm on the board for Agape Ministries. We want to take this moment to thank you for partnering with Agape Ministry. Every single dollar donated goes directly into the community. So, there is no donation in time or money that is too small or too big. So please continue your support throughout this year.
of the people are not walking around homeless or living out in the woods. They're sleeping on their friend's couch. They're sleeping in their basement. They're sleeping on their porch. They're sleeping in their cars. So when you look at the homeless person, it's not the typical homeless person that you would think that's living out in a tent or in the woods or whatever. And I would say, just estimating, we have a good 200 to 300 people that are just living from couch to couch, from room to room, whoever will take them in.